Good morning. Welcome. This is the Sporting Predictor Control speaking to you again on a Friday morning. As you can see, we have a very important title. Earning a living through betting for profit. If you've ever wondered whether that was possible, don't leave the room. This is where you're going to find out just how to do it. Let me tell you, successful betting is not governed by luck or chance. It's governed by skill and knowledge. Where can you find the skill and knowledge? The horse race predictor leads the way. We have something called a pension plan. We'll be unveiling that to members on Boxing Day as part of our Boxing Day Bonanza. Anyone that signs up today, they'll get instant access. Use our pension plan to facilitate an early retirement. Let's face it, the government has just raised the retirement age. What does the horse race predictor want to do? We want to lower it. Retire 12 months from now on £500 per day. Is that enough? We'll work it out. Just reminding you, questions do get a 20-second time delay. We will be answering everything. Don't forget, you can contact us in a variety of ways. Leaving a comment on this YouTube channel. Now, before I just crack on here, very important, can everybody that's listening here kindly click the subscribe button to our YouTube channel on the page. On your YouTube page, you will see a subscribe button. Can you subscribe to our channel, please? Much obliged. I am wearing a cap and I've just taken it off to you. Okay, we're on the home page here. I want to direct you to our mission statement. The Horse Race Predictor mission statement. This drove everything that combined to make us build this product. These were the values that drove us. We wanted to give every player the very best chance of making consistent daily profits through the skillful interpretation of horse race betting markets. Who could grumble with that? I want to ask you a very important question, okay, before we go into the slide. Winners, have you ever seen so many? Be honest with yourself. We know that you can't win every race. If you made a selection in every race and it won, very quickly there would be no horse race betting markets. But be honest, have you ever seen, knowing that not every race can win, have you ever seen so many winners that you've seen by using the horse race predictor daily? Well, some things in life continually change. That's one of them that isn't going to continually change. The winners are going to keep coming. How can we earn our living through betting for profit? Let's get into that now. You need a strategy. Anything in life, you have to raise your hand to work that plan. We have 7 easy steps to financial independence in our plan. 1. Set up your betting bank. 2. Assign a point value. 3. Name it. Name your target. Let's face it, if you don't know where you're going, every road will get you there. 4. Understand your staking. Always been a mystery to you? The mystery will be unveiled. 5. Know when to stop betting. 6. Reinvest for growth. 7. Set your goal. Let's face it, if you don't have a target, how can you hit it? Any questions that you have, you can just slot them in the chat there. We're going to start the 7 steps to financial independence plan, which is part of our master strategy. Set up your betting bank. 1. Put your dedicated money aside. What do I mean by that? This is money you can afford to put aside to something. Don't use the electricity bill for January to spring next year. Don't use the money for the food cupboard, okay? Dedicated money aside. It can be a small amount. I'll be showing you how to take £100 to over 6 figures before Christmas next year, very soon. Ensure you can afford it. This is sensible. This is basic psychology. Don't use that money for anything else. This is your investment in a new, brighter financial future. Be determined to work our plan each day. Let's mine into these things a little deeper now. What do I mean, assign a point value? A point value is a unit of your betting capital. And you place a unit onto stakes, 1, 2, or 3 units. How do you assign this point value? If you have a high strike rate of bets, you can have a higher point value. If you have a lower strike rate, you have a lower point value. Let's just look at that. You have £100. You have a high strike rate of bets. So you can afford to split that into maybe 25 points. That would be £4 a point. If you have a lower strike rate of bets, it means that there's longer in between winning bets. So you would need more points to cover that. Perhaps 100 points at £1 a point, or £500 at £5 a point. Don't forget, in daily use, which is my series of articles on helpful insights on how to structure your daily betting campaign with the horse race predictor, you can find an article called Setting Up Your Betting Bank that will talk about point values there. You must assign a point value. Okay. Name your target. If you don't know where you're going, any road is going to get you there. It's simple, isn't it? Why? Daily profit targets, they build discipline into your betting. If things go, only the other day, I played a mistake, which was a losing bet as opposed to a winning bet. Now, there's no point in boiling over when something like that happens or letting anxiety creep in. There's no need. It's always possible to catch up. There are 362 days racing a year. No need to rush, no need to worry. More winning bets than you can shake a stick at with the horse racing predictor. A bad day is like rain. It doesn't last very long and the sun comes out after. I advise you to work with our recommended targets to begin with. Again, these can be found within the club betting articles of our gurus, Mighty Tosh, Lieutenant K, the Squire and Method Maker. In addition to that, I name targets and will extemporize on this within my daily use articles. Understand your staking. Now, I had a letter some time ago from one of the people in our beta trials, because we had over 100 people. It's the largest ever beta trial of any horse race betting product that I'm aware of. Okay, and this guy said, well, you know, I've been betting. What I found is that I get a lot of winners, but I still end up losing. Now, that was interesting. Just think about that. you get a lot of winners, but you still end up losing. Why is that? Because you're putting more stakes on this bet at lower odds, smaller stakes on that bet at better odds. Nothing's working to a plan. Sometimes it goes right, sometimes it doesn't. You sit there, you don't know what's happening, and you end up just throwing a load of stuff at something that you haven't worked out very accurately in the first place. So, stakes must be relative to odds and strike rate. Staking successfully is a strategy that can be learnt. We know what we were doing. We will show you how to do it. Use our recommended staking plans to build your bank. Now, the point of this is a training because we have some members here, existing members that are listening in, and we also have new people that are wondering, is the investment potential of the horse race predictor something for me? So I'm not going into all the details here. On site, within the daily use, I will be unveiling everything, landing up to the Boxing Day Bonanza, where we will be formally launching the earning your living through successful betting for profit campaign. Every day, virtually, you will see information fleshing this stuff out here. So the point of an event like this is to give you an overview. Staking, very important, very important. We've got the winning bets. We've got, you know that. We've got the winning bets. How do you stake them? Know when to stop betting. Okay, ask yourself a question. Which of the following are you betting for? And be honest, are you betting for a daily profit return of ultimately, say, £200 to £500 per day? Or are you betting for fun and amusement? Something to do? Because there's enough boring and appalling programs on TV, particularly late afternoon, that you might think, well, I'll just go and do something else now. You need some amusement, some distraction. Are you betting for that? If you are betting for both, have split banks. One bank is your professional investment bank designed to return you £200 to £500 per day profit, and the other bank is for those fun sporting bets. Know when to stop. Reinvest for growth. Yes, use the horse race predictor to become a millionaire in 3 to 5 years. Do you think that's outlandish? I have the maths to prove it. Have you got the kind of patience to earn £120,000 in 1 year? Well, the answer, everybody would probably say, is yes. I hope you have. It is a strategy and it's a mindset. We will help you develop that mindset, to nurture that mindset, and to enable that mindset to deliver your financial targets. Have you got £100? Using our staking strategy from the earning your living through successful betting for profit plan, which will be unveiled on the Boxing Day Bonanza, will show you how to take £100 to 6 figures before Christmas next year. Set your goal. What is your goal? Any goal is fine. Fun, amusement. There's one member here who's not interested in making a profit. He doesn't need to earn money via betting. He enjoys to bet for fun, and he actually doesn't mind if he loses. Now, most of the bookmaking industry and high street bookmakers are based on that hope that everybody will remain in that zone, which is they don't actually mind whether they lose or not. And we know that they're worried about people winning. How do we know? Because if you start to turn a profit with a high street bet maker, you will get your account limited, and then eventually you will get your account thrown down. It's not very sporting, but they are a business. It is possible to earn consistent daily profits through successful betting. It's not governed by the toss of a coin, luck or chance. It's governed by skill and knowledge. So your goal, is it to pay your bills? That's a good goal. I call it bread, butter, cake and bacon. We don't want one thing, we want the lot. A daily living wage. Now that's helpful. A substantial second income. I know that there are 1 or 2 people that work part-time, and the idea of a modest but significant income from the horse race predictor is key to them. They're busy studying, learning this, learning that. You know, big overarching goals such as our ultimate goal is not something that they will be looking to focus on now. They just want enough for a living wage. Save up. You might want to save up for something special. Set your goal. I advise you to set the goal as mastering and being part of, on a daily basis, the Horse Race Predictor pension plan. If you are, think about retiring 12 months from now. Right, well, I've told you a few things here, and now I'm going to essentially tell you what I've just told you, because the point of today is, as you can see, I'm not taking so many questions here. I will be looking at the chat and I will be answering things, okay? So it is worth putting questions down. We're going to increase the rate of these events, live events, and I believe the next one, or certainly the one after, one of the next two, is going to be questions and answers. What I mean by that is we will simply have a discussion and dialogue, okay, between us. The Horse Race Predictor is less than the price of a daily cup of Starbucks coffee. It's an investment. We predict and present daily winning bets. We'll guide you to financial independence. The Horse Race Predictor will support you each day of your journey. Now that's more important than it seems, because betting can be a lonely business. When I first started, I remember going into whoever it was, Corals, Ladbrokes, looking at the racing post, seeing people in there. So when you could smoke in there, it was, you know, it's people with woodbines and roll-ups, coughing, swearing, throwing betting slips on the floor, never really talking to each other apart from to make a complaint about some jockey or some event. It's a lonely old game. We're there every day. We know what we're doing. And that means you will never bet alone. You will have a support structure around you. I have to tell you again, we do know what we are doing. We will help you. The Horse Race Predictor is the very best investment available. Think about what you might get for your £100 in the bank. Leave it there a year and pop back. What will you have? £1.50? £2.21, I think, at current rates. Actually less. Consider that against what's in prospect here by using a powerful, proven betting strategy. Thank you very much for listening today. I'm going to see you on the site. We've got the first race at Sedgefield today, which is a very hot, top-rated selection in that race. Course and distance winner, fully expected to oblige. Everything's been laid out. Thank you again. I will be checking over your. Questions and comments. Andrew Cherry. Okay, low bank. After the last video, I started with £25. Now I'm up to £119 with one bet today of 10. Well done, Andrew. That's absolutely fantastic. Superb. And when we all meet for somewhere at a race course next Christmas, not this one, next Christmas, I'll be buying Andrew a drink. Thank you very much. See you on the site later. Please like this video if you have enjoyed it. Click on the thumbs up below this video and make sure you subscribe to our channel. All the very best.